Hey everybody, BuffG's here and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. Now, what are we going to do this episode? Well, I think the first thing to do would be to attack the Chief of Ross, because he currently controls 2 holdings in Buchan, which I obviously want to get back Aberdeen and St. Macca. So, he shall be my first target, so I'll attack him for a Buchan claim holy... It wasn't really a holy war, is it? It's just a holding war. Couldn't speak then. So, I'm going to raise up all my vassal levies. I don't need my own levies, I don't think. And yes, it'll annoy them, but they already dislike me quite a bit, so it doesn't really matter. But they don't hate me that much. Some of them do. Some of them do, but there's no help in that. So I'll just use their forces instead of my own, so I can handle them better if they end up revolting. Of course, the chief of... What the hell? Why is that an Argyle? Okay, no, it's heading to Argyle. The chief of Alt-Clut has gotten involved as well. Are they allies? They must be allies. Yes, they are. Who else has gotten involved? No, just them. Just them. So that's fine. Everyone group here up in Teviotdale. And then I think they'll have about 3,500 troops. Yeah, 3,500 I think they're going to have. 3,629. Yeah, close enough. So, obviously, I don't have that many raised. I only have 2,000 raised, so I will have to raise up my own levies after all. Which is a disappointment, but, you know, still not the end of the world. I'm depressed. Well, that's unfortunate. I can create the Duchy of Essex, Powys, Cornwall, Man, and Lothian. Interesting. How far am I off? Oh, you can put him gluttonous. I will birch him. And he's sad because I birched him. But he's not gluttonous, that's good. How far am I from the city? I need 469. So bearing that in mind, I'm not actually too far off. And one of my sons has contracted typhoid fever, which is disappointing. Who is it? Is it this guy? No. Someone else has randomly contracted typhoid fever, which is a shame, you know. But at the same time, not really the end of the world. So, oh, it's my nephews. My nephews are getting it. My dwarf nephew. No! I have such great plans for him. Everyone is getting typhoid. The nun is getting typhoid. Oh dear. Well, hopefully they won't die. It's a killer. It's quite strong. Where am I currently? I am leading... I'm reigning in Northampton. Burn at the stake. And I gain stewardship. Great. So I'm losing 5 gold a month now, which is obviously not great. However, I shouldn't worry too much. There is a crossing between... I'll go to Athol, and then from Athol I'll go into Buchan. Join these forces, actually, because they couldn't raise before, because there was a enemy force stood there. So I didn't want them to raise up. And he has contracted typhoid fever. This is my brother, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Fair enough. I'm not going to call in my allies. The King of France. Yes, become Norse. Fantastic. And yeah, put him back in command. And are we... I'll wait for now, just until I'm 100%. Almost there, on 99%. Now I'll go. And I should easily just crush these guys. And because they're only like barony holdings, yes, it's a city and a church, so I should be able to occupy them fairly quick. I'll go to Moray, then back to Buchan. I should be able to wipe out the force just in one more skirmish. Very well, let them in. You can be in command there. Cross the river, but it's not the end of the world because I massively outnumber them. And I get a guy called Gondar. It's one of the dukedoms down in Ethiopia. Ah, look at that. Yeah, it's one of all the way down here. There is a tiny, tiny duchy called Gondar. And it's Ethiopian. So that's quite cool. He's named after the place he was maybe captured, possibly. Not sure. It's a shame you can't give him land. I'd like his dynasty to grow. But unfortunately, you know, he's not going to have a dynasty because he is a eunuch. Although if he did get married, no one will marry him. But if he did get married, I could possibly seduce his wife and trick him into thinking that it was his. But I need to do a really good job, to be honest. And my wife's got typhoid. I might end up with typhoid now, which is, you know, not great. So I'll occupy that. 98%. Who? Yes, improve relations with the Jarl. That's obviously the better thing to do. So I enforce demands, and I gain those cities. Cool. So now I'll disband my army. Lovely. So Buchan is now fully under my control, and elsewhere. Oh, what's going on with this? They're still involved in that war, aren't they? Yeah. And are they losing? I want them to lose, remember, because if they... Yes, because obviously their kid potentially could end up part of Lotharingia, which is actually, considering their current amount, not that big of a deal, but they would be a carling, which would make it more difficult. But either way, I might attack them now as it happens. Press all claims for Leon and Kernev. Or even land this guy, but no, because then he has so many claims. Good God. Well, either way, I could press my claims, then press his potentially, and then there's even more of a chance of getting Normans around. Are any of these places Norman? No, only that county, Van. So if that could become independent, I could attack it. That would be great, and then just move my capital there, and there we go. But as it happens, I'm just going to go press all. How many ships have I got, for one thing? I've got enough. Because that's the one thing, I've done that before. I've gone like, I'll attack someone and then realise I can't actually move any troops. So, press all claims. And we will raise up my troops. Raise up my vassal fleets, because they are atrociously expensive and I don't want to deal with them myself. And we will get, head everyone down to Middlesex, and we'll get the King of France on my side. He will answer the call. Fantastic. Because he is called the Lionheart, which is quite cool. It's nice to see the special nicknames, not just the Ys and all that. Ooh. 80% chance I gain content. Ah, I lost ambitious. I shouldn't have gone for that. That was silly. That was very silly. And my kid with the stutter's got typhoid. But my great son has not. So is that. Yeah, there's no one else there I need to worry about too much. Wasn't one of my... Oh yes, it was Osric, who was really good. And then he had a dwarf kid, who no longer has typhoid, which is good. It's survivable. Yay. Good stuff. If he can do it, I can do it. Or if I potentially, you know, catch it. So once everyone's grouped down here, I will start going across. Oh my, he's had it for a second time. That's so unfortunate for him. I can't kill him. Hopefully Typhoid will kill him off, because he's just a claimant to my title, and he's not a particularly good one, so I don't really want him around. And yeah, so let's get some better commanders, because the couple I have are really good, but I don't want any others, any particularly bad ones. You can... Oh, you're an organizer. If only you had a better marshal. Organizer is possibly one of the better military traits to have. It means you can move around much faster, and I think it also gives you a bonus to attrition, which is always nice. You're in Essex. You're in the wrong bit. There we go. Cool. So now I'll embark, and we will head down to Ile de Marche. Ile de la Manche. Pretty sure around about... I think it's around here. There's Jersey and Guernsey. The Crown Dependencies. Oh, did they win? He won. Good. Oh, counter... How do you pronounce that? Where is it? That guy. Cool. So that could end up Breton. Oh, my war ended. I'm an idiot. Right. Well, there we go. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention to that. So that's fine. I will land my troops. Disband my fleet. Disband my levies. Look at you and go... I have so many claims right there. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't have the domain thing to handle more land. But at the same time, I don't want to have to give up any land I currently have. I won't attack them for now. Because, I mean, I've pressed 2 of them. because it ended inconclusively. So they will at least pass on to my kids. So there is that. And it ended in a white peace. Cool. So I can hold a grand tournament if I wanted to spend a load of money. I could also build a rune stone, which I don't really need to do. It's very useful, the rune stone. You can't do it past 11:30, I think. But when you can do it, it's really good to do, just because it gives you a load of piety and loads of prestige. And a bonus, I think, to your morale. I might be getting that confused with the Great Blot event, which that definitely gives you the morale bonus. This guy is an interesting character. He is carousing. He is surrounded by Catholics, and he is quite stoically Norse, or Germanic, sorry. So yeah, he's gonna have a difficult time, isn't he? Bloody hell! East Francia has sort of, yeah, I think he inherited Bavaria at the same time. Oh, this guy's turning out really great. So we've got 2.5 years or so until, just 3 years basically, until he's of age. So I need to be aware of that and give him to someone else, because I am not particularly great. But it should be fine. I think I'll get him under the tutorship of someone half decent, and make him a really good heir. And if not, then, you know, she is ready to take the reins, possibly. Obviously, that will then give the King of Scotland claims on my land, but he's not really going to be in a position to do anything about it. So, and he has de jure CBs anyway, so it's not really the end of the world. Anyone else I can attack? I could attack Ireland. Why would I want to attack Ireland? Claim Leinster. Is he fabricated claim? He has not. He's actually got a proper one. Fair enough. Good effort. Well, either way, you're still fabricating claims. The Pope has died. We've got a new Pope who is quick and has really good diplomacy and has a decent amount of piety. My moral authority is at 100%, and I'm dead. So there we go. How the hell did I die? Depression. That's unfortunate. So yeah, I've died. So now I'm a 13-year-old kid, which is interesting. Yeah. Oh, they're now weak claims, unfortunately, but still, they are still claims. Now, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this now. So, obviously, me, and I'll have myself educated by. Am I Norse? I'm Norse. I want to stay Norse for now. I'll have myself educated by. He's really good, but he's Anglo-Saxon. He's really good with Anglo-Saxon. Anglo-Saxon. Midas touched. I'll go with this guy. Not the best, but nowhere near the worst. My half-brother is actually not too fussed about me, to be honest. I'll have him educated by that guy. He might become Anglo-Saxon. The guy is gregarious, so it's possible he will. But at the end of the day, not really that fussed. Because, well, still, if he becomes Anglo-Saxon, I just become Brytenwalda rather than England, or English, sorry. But either way, not really an end of the world. So how am I looking in terms of vassals? How many despise me? Let's go by rank. Most powerful at top. So the Jarl of Lancaster, not my biggest fan. He wants Westmoreland. So I will actually give him that. There you go. So now he likes me. Simple as that. And then most people actually adore me. I mean, that guy desires the Earldom of Northumberland. I control Northumberland, don't I? I do. Okay, so even these guys are fine with me. Oh my god, my council is actually really good, apart from this guy, who's not really that great. But at least he likes me. Everyone likes me. Why do they all like me? Heir educated with proper culture, that helps, to be fair. I'd forgotten about that. So, as long as I don't die and I get my own kid, I should be fine. And this guy's now become my regent, which is fine also because he's a big fan. So, I could ask for help managing my titles. Not going to happen. However, I have to be worried. I have to be aware of the fact that they could end up taking some land from me. Stop bothering me with this nonsense, please. Thank you. Now, yeah. So, that was unexpected to die that young. How old was I? 38. That's an early time to die. But also quite a good time. And I've had a half-sister. Fair enough. That's fine. So I'm half decent already. My educator is unfortunately slow and homosexual. But he is Midas touched, and that's the only trait I really want from him. It's +9 to your stewardship, which is incredible. So that's what I need, because I've got a lot of land. Okay, so it's gone down to autonomous vassals, which is not great, to be fair. And I've got a faction, which has now been dealt with because he was on side, you twat. We'll have to have you removed, I think, when this is over. And there's another faction. You like me. Why do you... I gave you people. Right, I'm going to have to give him a gift, aren't I? 39. And also an honorary title. Master of the Horse. I'll give all my Jarls honorary titles. I like doing that. It's quite fun. You can be Master of the Hunt. You can... you already have honorary title. You're a Seneschal. You can have High Almoner. The Duke of... Prince Bishop of Canterbury can have Keeper of the Swans. And you, who does not like me much at all, can apparently have Cupbearer. So if you want to kill me, I'm going to die. But either way. Oh, he's celibate. How the hell is a Norse guy gone celibate? That doesn't sound particularly in character. Okay, so they've now left the faction, which is good. I'm going to start sending this guy to scheme. Get this guy on side. He's already out of the thing, so I can't fire him. It'll be too costly. I'm on 8. 8 out of 4. Why did I not have a designated regent? I thought I'd given that title out. But apparently not. I would have gone for someone much better. As it is, it's not apparently that big of a deal. -40. So I've managed this quite well, I have to say. Apart from these counts who absolutely despise me. But either way, ignore them. I become brave. Hopefully, please let me keep brave. Brave is a great trait. Really popular with the vassals. Elective succession is coming up. Wouldn't be the end of the world, to be honest, if I had to give in for that. But yes, improve relation with the Pope. Lucius. Your name's Lucius. Seriously? Okay, fair enough. Pretty sure that's the name of... Is that the name of the kid in The Omen? Or is that just in the game, Lucius? Maybe it is from The Omen as well. I'll have a look after. Anyway, so yeah, this guy's... yeah, they're not particularly great vassals, these guys. So, to hell with them, I gain stressed. Start to feel uneasy to talk to servants. The courtiers clearly do not find it fitting for a king to consult with servants. Finally, stop talking to servants. I lose gregarious. What the courtiers don't know. 25% chance I get 1 intrigue and become deceitful. It wouldn't be the end of the world if I get deceitful, because I am on 0 intrigue, which is... well, I'll probably die if anyone sort of lunges at me with a knife or tries to stab me. I can't tell any lies at all. And there we go. You could now get married matrilineally. And there we have it. So, soon, hopefully, my dynasty will be on the Scottish throne, King Kenneth VI, and I will possibly, if this faction gets its way, have elective succession, get her as my heir, and unite the Isles, which would be quite nice. Interesting way of doing it, rather than just conquest, but either way works for me. I need a new educator, because mine has apparently died, possibly. Have you died? You died. Suspicious circumstances. Someone killed him. That's what happened there. Educate child. And go for you again. Well, not you again. Another Norse old person with particularly awful traits, but the one good trait I want, Midas touched. So we'll go for that, and hopefully we'll be laughing. And here's when I'll end the episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.